Prior to delving into specific figures, I'd like to highlight some common mistakes that students often encounter. Successfully navigating these pitfalls will enhance your perspective of the upcoming pricing calculations. The initial and most prevalent one is the minimum duration. When onboarding a client, ensure you secure their commitment for a minimum duration, even if it's only 2 to 3 months. Ideally, a 6-month term is preferable. The next is ensuring your minimum pricing threshold remains above $500 per month. I commonly see students onboarding clients at a lower threshold, overlooking the fact that anything below this benchmark indicates a market focused more on price than on value. And lastly, safety margins, which will become more pertinent, especially as you start expanding your client list. Make sure your expected gross margin always stays above the 50% threshold. As you grow, it is inevitable you will outsource or hire staff, whether this be for elements of a project or the entirety of a project. As a side note, I personally prefer to hire staff for elements of a project. An example of this could be an editor who cuts down raw footage into usable footage. A great way to ensure that you are above the 50% threshold is using Upwork.com Find Talent Search. If you find talent which, for example, a video shorts creator whose rate is $10 per short, your rate to the client should be $20 per short. This methodology is commonly referred to as contractor arbitrage. But as I have mentioned, this becomes more relevant as you expand your client list.